Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Agrarian here with episode 24 of Agrarian Skies. Oh, there's a new sheep on the property. Hope he lives long enough to wrangle him up. I have created a bit of a mob situation over here. This is the tree farm. As you can see, it's growing a lot of trees. The harvester is not quite fully powered. So we've got a bit of a wait on that. And that is because we're using this high temperature furnace generator. And it takes a while to get cranking. Let's see if we can even get down there. We gotta fight our way down. The mobs like my tree farm. There's no torches anywhere. Gotta get in here with some glowstone and oh my goodness, really? Are you kidding me? Tell me he took out those skeletons. He sure did. Thank you. Oh, and these guys are angry at each other. That's fabulous. You can just... okay. Couple more. Hello. Yep, I see it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do not want to go flying off the earth. It's a good thing we got some armor. I think we would have just died right there. A couple of creeper blasts. Bunch of arrows. Are we stuck full of arrows? Oh yeah, we're stuck full of arrows. So anyway, we're using this high temperature furnace generator, and I have put everything I can find that burns into this thing. The way that it works is the more time that's on this countdown, this number starts at like 20. It's really low. And you can put as much as you've got. Like, see these charcoal that are whizzing by? I can drop a stack of whatever in there and it's just gone. It just disappears. And it'll add to this number. And the higher this number gets, the higher this number gets. So right now, we're just barely gaining. I'm just about ready to add another redstone furnace, and then it's going to crank up real well. So the more fuel, I've got 2 redstone furnaces, all the wood pumps into this barrel, and it's set up with the hopper. This is the hopper upgrade. We had it over here feeding charcoal up into this guy, and remember it just was like vacuuming it out. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It will suck up all the fuel you can give it and just crank up the temperature. And it goes up to like something ridiculous, like 1,000, 1,200, 2,000 RF a tick at the max. So I'm really interested to see how that works. I think one more redstone furnace will significantly... right now we are just barely gaining. So one more redstone furnace and we should be steadily gaining, which is what we want to be. And we got the sludge boiler over here. We don't want to get close to that because it will mess your world up. It will ruin your day. It makes you sick. It poisons you. You can't eat to heal yourself. So you just kind of... it doesn't kill you. If you get close to it and you get away real quick, the effects last a while and it scares you a little bit, but you don't die. But if you're like not thinking and you walk close to it again, it'll probably kill you. You walk up next to that thing twice and give it a little hug and you're dead. So, but it has been giving us all kinds of goodies. Besides, of course, the wood that we're sending downstairs. We got some peat. We can go put that in the furnace. It doesn't give you much, but it gives you a little something extra. Quite a bit of dirt. I've already grabbed probably a stack and a half of dirt, maybe a little more out of here. And as you can see, a lot of clay, which is really good. I mean, like this right now, I fired these 36 crucibles, and that was kind of tapping me out resource-wise. But now I could grab 6 stacks out of here, and 6 stacks of bone meal out of my barrel over there, and have all the porcelain clay I want. And whatever else comes from clay. Bricks, we can do these bricks all day long now. And this, I mean, it's weird because like you have to have that sludge boiler, and it just gives you a bunch of free stuff. It's like an extra inconvenience that you have to build into your build, but it's like a little present. And when you get salt, got a stack of salt already. Look at this, we got gravel, sand, and clay coming out of this thing. There's a stack of grout, 2 stacks of grout right there for our seared bricks. And we also get some nether stuff, some soul sand, some nether rack. Look at that, mycelium blocks. That's great. No more ancient spores for us. Just plop one of those down and some dirt, and you got mycelium all over the place. And then this heat sand stuff, which I don't even know what that is. You can mix it with some tainted soil, which we're also getting from that. So we could, but that just gives you soul sand. We already have 2 sources of soul sand, so that's not really a significant gain. Block, slime, soil, dirt name. Well, that's good to have around. I don't know what that is, but okay. And then it gets you heat glass. I wonder if that's just a different look or if it actually does something. We'll have to look into that one. And I got this bucket of sludge, and we can use that. We've got a quest. 2 quests with unclaimed rewards. Let's see what we got. Oh, this guy. Well, we knew we were killing zombies. I'm hesitant to even claim that. I have too much inventory clutter. Actually, we're going to have to clear up some inventory. Oh, yeah, because we wanted that guy. Not, well, I mean, it's not super important because it didn't work to get us leaves. It just chopped them down, but oh well. It's cool anyway. Let's see if we can't make just a little room. Oh, well, actually, we can do that right here. That guy can go in there. And this thing makes wood, like you can see how it's not even getting to this second stack of wood, and then it will, but like it's almost faster than 1 pipe can extract. So my plan there is just to, instead of having this chest there, is just to have the pipe come directly out, and then we'll do some sorting down below and kind of streamline this a little bit. This was real, I mean, I had that chest there before I even had any kind of piping hooked up at all. So that was just, I was just building on, kind of scabbing on to what was already there. But we'll come through and clean it up and make it make a little more sense. Down below is pretty ugly as well.
The British won the army in Scotland in 1740.
Well, little history lesson there, in case anybody was wondering.
They won.
I'll be right back when the commotion dies down. Alright, the party's over, and the good guys won, and I'm back. And as promised, I grabbed a bunch of that clay. I got some grout cooking. Hopefully it'll be our last batch. We'll get that built up. As much as I like this concept, and I really do like it, I just don't think it's going to be fast enough. So probably we'll build it just for looks and to process a little bit of dust down into blocks, but honestly, in the long run, I just don't think it's going to keep up. It was fun, and I'm going to finish it because I really like it, and probably will change out those stone bricks for something else. I just had to build it, and it was way easier with something there than with nothing. I thought I was going to just build it up with nothing and fill that in later. I think what I want to do is add a band of blocks, metal blocks of whatever type that particular smeltery is cooking. So I think that'll look really good. Let's have rings around. I think we'll start with iron and work our way up to platinum. So the next thing we need to do is 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Just real quick, make up some more of these crucibles, because I think we're going to need about 50 of them, maybe more, and we need to go check. This is what I do. I just run back and forth basically between one thing and another, and that at this point I got to be looking at this thing like every couple of minutes, because sometimes I have to turn things off. It's making enough power now where I think I can just leave everything on. But before, it was like, even in the very beginning, I couldn't even run the sludge boiler full time. I had to let it fill up with sludge and then turn it on real quick and let it empty out and then turn it off, or else the harvester wouldn't get anything. And you can see, I mean, this harvester is way behind. Way behind. But, you know, it's not even building a charge yet, so we are way underpowering it. But the whole system overall is working okay, I think. Did we get all that made? Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's jog on over to our crafting table. Just craft those up real quick to reduce some inventory clutter. Turn 4 stacks into 1. Oh, whoops, haha. That's funny stuff. And I got livestock. See, we've been working a little bit farther away from this area, and now we got stuff everywhere. So We got a golden lasso here. Oh, and we do have a quest to complete. I think I have the inventory space to claim this now. We got ender lily seeds. We have tomatoes. We don't have beans, but I think that's easy enough to get. I'm going to go with a few more of those because I do want to plant those, and when I do, I would rather have 10 than 5. That's what I'm thinking. And that opens up expanding the farms. So we need to make a tin upgrade. I've already made the hammer, and ironically, I've already made upgrades better than this, but that's what we have to do. Single-use safari net. No biggie there. Hopefully we'll get something good in a bag. Let's whip up this tin upgrade real quick. They're super easy. If we have the plastic, yeah, we do. So it's 3 plastic, and it'll be 3 tin and something else. Some other stuff, you know, I don't know. Tin? It did say tin, right? Gold nugget and some redstone. Got it. Tin upgrade and mark another one off the list. Let's see, that's a greater bag. Not sure. Oh, we need more inventory space before we open this. Let's jog over. I don't care so much about the sheep because I've got 2 of them in there, and once you get 2, you can breed for days. But I would like to grab me up these pigs just real quick before they do something dumb. It's getting kind of crowded in there, but here's a little bit more company for you guys. And I think that's all we need to put in there until we can make some livestock pens, which will be on the other side of the tree farm. And I just went the long way around for no reason. But, whatever. I didn't even pick up the egg, so we don't need this anymore. I'll have to figure out some place to put some sludge. Whoa, hi. Hello. Okay. Put our questy type stuff in here. That guy and that guy. And that. These don't stack. I wonder if they. Does it have something in it? Is it gray when it's empty? I mean, can I like. It says it's a mystery. Safari. See, because this one says it's a mystery, and this one doesn't. So is like this the full and that the empty? So we've got something in here that maybe I'm scared now, actually. I'd like to open that, but I'm not sure we should. That's kind of freaky. I think special preparations need to be made before we do that. Like the construction of some sort of obsidian spawn chamber. We've got plenty of obsidian. We can certainly afford to do that. Oh, let's just get rid of this. And we don't want that. We do want to keep that on us. We'll go drop those in the engine. Nether quartz dust. You know, I don't even know where that came from. Somehow some nether quartz got in one of those pulverizers in the earthworks, and that's okay, so they stack by 36. That's strange. Strange. And now that we've been away, there'll be 1,000 mobs over there again. Let's see. Creeper creep. Yeah, good night. Let's see what's in this bag. Purple cloth slab. I don't know what to say about that, really. I can't say I'm wholly disappointed. I mean, it's kind of cool, but that is not useful in any real sense of the word. You guys done yet? No. Getting close. Let's do this. Like so. Whoa, hi there again. Knocked him right up onto the next level. Get on my level, zombie. Thought we had one other quest we were interested in. Moving power. Okay, we've done that. Red net energy cable. A hardened energy. That one's going to take a while. I need to build some machines to do that. But we can do it. High temp, we did. Heated redstone. Culinary. I might take that. Although, maybe we want to wait on that. That would be like the compost. Like all the extra stuff. And like, we're getting so many apples from this farm. No more watermelon juice for us, boys. No more axe and watermelons over there. We'll just walk over here and grab a stack of apples out of our handy chest and juice it, and we're done. We're moving on up. No more grinding watermelons for us. And what I did here, I don't know if this was on film or not, or if I've talked about it, but I thought I put a torch up there for you. The answer is no. You cannot. I got an audience. They're all happy. Just blow up. Thank you. Didn't do much damage to those guys. I would have thought they've been one-shot kills after that. Boy, look at all that. I don't even want that stuff. Zombie flesh used to appeal to me. You can make dirt out of that. Where were we? Oh yeah, the redstone energy conduit. We gotta make a liquid transposer. Oh no, I think that's just a crafting recipe in this version. Oh, hello. Not that I particularly need an ender pearl at this moment, because we got several stacks of them up there. But you know, just principle. Oh, hello. And I have some dirt. And there's probably quite a bit more. And that chest, I mean the sludge boiler, it makes dirt real fast. Like real fast. The last little bit of video we shot, remember I grabbed some dirt out of the chest and turned back around right after I stopped talking to you guys, and there were 10 in there, like within seconds. And we're not planting. Why aren't we planting? Oh, because I've got power off. Okay, I think we can safely just leave that on now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's see where we're at. We got some... You know what? Let's check this chest one more time. I bet we got some more peat. I know. See, this is what I do. And I won't do any more of this on camera. But this is a little bit of my world. Yeah, see, we got 12 and another 36 dirt in here. It's so fat. And there's another one immediately. I'll come back here, there'll be 20 in 5 minutes. We still need some kind of high-powered dirt production system. And we're going to have more than one of those sludge boilers, more than likely, because we're going to have more than one of these. Not tree farms necessarily. But, you know, we're going to have one for some vegetables and probably one for some cotton and one for some wheat. And because we need a lot of dough and bread and those sorts of things. The cotton will be good. Maybe cotton. I don't know. There's a sheep shearing thing. I know we need a ton of wool at some point. So it might be cotton or it might be shearing sheep. Depending on how those things work. I don't actually know how they work, so. Look at this craziness. I think I might have built this farm. Well, no, you know what? I didn't build it too big. It's big, but it's not too big. It's just a little bit ridiculous right now. I think I jumped the gun a little bit. That's why it's so hard to get this thing going. Well, it's not really hard. It's just a matter of time. But if I'd have had a little bit more resources in place, like a whole barrel of coal instead of just like 9 or 12 or whatever stacks were in that barrel, you know, that would have gone a long way towards speeding this process up and jump-starting the whole thing. But it's working. A little bit of babysitting, and it's working. Let's go see where we're at, and then I'm gonna take a little break and come back. See, we're up at 108. We've got full power there, which is interesting. I don't know why we would have full power there and not full power. Is this just not making enough per tick, maybe, to charge that other? Because that harvester was not storing power. Like, it doesn't make sense that this would be storing power while that is still needing power. Except maybe leadstone energy conduit. Oh, that's it. That's it. Leadstone energy conduit only conducts 80. So we need to upgrade this stuff to the hardened energy conduit, which I think takes 240, which we will probably have to upgrade again relatively soon. Well, let's just do this. Energy. Yeah, so redstone energy conduit empty. Yeah, and that's the one that takes, so hardened energy conduit shift 400, so that's good. And this guy's 80, so we definitely need to make some of that. And that is pretty easy, just the leadstone conduit plus some Invar and redstone. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to build myself some conduit. I'm going to babysit this a little bit longer. Hopefully finish up the dirt up there. I'll be back with a report. This is your man Stan on the street, standing by, reporting everything live. Oh, kinda. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's Kermit the Frog signing off. I'll be back. So, we've got power. I replaced all that with the hardened energy conduits, and look at the harvester go. Shazam. It is rocking now. I wonder if that's as high as it goes. Is it going to leave that little bit up there? Be kind of interesting to see. But oh yeah, we're cooking with gas now, buddy. I wonder if this thing is just overflowing with... Yeah, it can't even keep up. Good, good, good. Go drop this peat off in the generator. I went down there to do that, and I never did it because I got distracted by that whole hardened energy conduit situation. Now I gotta go connect up the sludge boiler too, or we're gonna have nothing real soon. Yes, please. Saplings. Hello. Just gotta... Oopsies. Oh no, I'm out. That's no good. That's no good at all. Gotta get this sludge boiler rocking quick. I ran out of the leadstone conduits, so I couldn't have made more if I had wanted to. And we'll just run and craft the rest of these up real quick. Whoa, hey there, guys. That sapling's just laying around. We're rich with them. Yeah, so we just need to do this. And we're good to go. Probably just use these from here on out, because we're going to be dealing with bigger numbers. See how quickly that cleared out? Pretty much the whole farm clean now. Excellent. We are in business. And then we get this done. We don't want to be close to that when we make that connection. It's not fun. Let's see how we're doing here. 109. So still creeping up there. Ran out of juice in here when I changed out the cables. That's why it had a backup and no power down there, because it couldn't transmit enough power. And we're gonna have to upgrade that again, because I believe that the 400 that this handles is not enough in the long run to keep up with this generator. Like, at all. So, and we want to have 2 or 3 of these. And it doesn't matter, like, how many of these you hook up to the cable. Like, if we had 3 of these hooked up to this same cable, it would handle the output of each one of them individually. They don't add together for purposes of determining how much current is passing through the conduit. So that's no worries there. If we want to hook more up, it doesn't work like that. Oh yeah, I think we had some peat to throw in here. It doesn't do much, but it adds a little. Oh, and this guy, just random. Got some seared bricks. Alright guys, let's go check on the earthworks real quick. Actually, let's not. There's nothing new going on over there. I'm gonna step away again for a moment, and I'll be back with an update on how this is going. Oh, you know what? Let's go check on our wood. I'm really curious to know. Like, these are the little things that you gotta keep an eye on. That is 9 stacks, so we are climbing. That's great. Okay. That's what we wanted to know. The question is, will it climb with 3 furnaces? But it is now going as fast as it's gonna go. Well, of course it's climbing. We just chopped down a forest. I wonder what it's gonna do in the long run. I don't know. Well, I'll be back in a little bit. We'll find out. Until then, kids, never take apples from zombies wearing creeper heads. Just saying. I had to run over here. I ran out of food. I ran out of life. I was dying. I'm over here eating bell peppers and tomatoes from our emergency stock because I can't get to the chest of apples to make some apple juice. There are mobs over there. If you look up at the mini map, now they're burning off now, but man, it was high danger up in that place. I will tell you what. And I again have 0 inventory space. This is ridiculous. Just do this. Don't have time for this nonsense. I'm trying to make a video here, people. And the crucibles, yeah, half of them were fired and half of them were unfired. Is why they weren't stacking before. I'm a genius. Now, why isn't that guy burning? Is that creeper head keeping you safe, zombie? How does that work? How does that work exactly? You too. Why are you not on fire? Oh, it's a big tree. More dirt for us. Anyway, I just thought that zombie was hilarious. I wanted to show you that. I'm not really working on much of anything at the moment. I'm just kind of running around in circles, tending to things. This doesn't have quite as many saplings planted as I would hope to see. Don't know what that's about. I made up some glowstone to come and light this place up, and that was when I had to run away, ironically. So hopefully that'll be the last time we have that problem. We'll go ahead and I'll just lose some of these dirt blocks, a few of them here and there, and light this place up. I'll be back. So we're back. We're making progress. Not a lot has changed. Got the 3rd furnace installed, which put a little bit of lag on the system. The harvester fell way behind. You can see up on the mini map all the tree cover there. But this is going up pretty quickly. We're at 143 and climbing much more rapidly. We'll be putting another redstone furnace in. This is going up, even with the lag. I looked at this maybe 4 minutes ago, and it was 1800 something. So I mean, it's flying, even at half speed. The harvester, I looked at that. It was like 27 stacks, hovering right around 1800 and climbing. And then I placed some slabs out this way, and this white stained clay. Oh, hello. And then it was 200 more in that short time. I mean, we'll be putting a row of furnaces here, and probably one more of these guys, I think, by the time. And then we'll add a fertilizer, which should make these trees grow way faster. We might need to add another harvester to the system at that point, because I don't think one's going to keep up. But this farm and this system attached to it should power all the rest of our farming equipment. That's the plan. whatever we need to do to make that happen. If we need to, well, I don't think sprinklers work with the trees, but we can, like I said, we can put the fertilizer in there. We can maybe add a second harvester if necessary. We'll see. That one's still not holding a charge, so it's definitely not up to full speed. But let's go check on that guy. I'm about done with what I really wanted to get done down there. Well, hello. Not such a problem with the mobs, but they're still around. Speaking of which, if you look at the mini map, like up at the mob spawner, hello. Oh, hey. Up at the mob spawner, you can see it's just like a haze of mob heads. That thing's working. This thing, however, is working a lot better. I mean, in terms of like, because mostly we wanted that for dirt, and it served its purpose, but it has been obsoleted immediately. It seems like everything you build in this game is immediately obsolete. Like, right away. So we can go and drop that in the engine. And I just took 6 stacks of clay out of here. And we've got a couple stacks of, I mean, this is all going to have to be barreled up here before too long. Apples. Plenty of food without having to manually do anything. When this gets to a stack, I'll just go throw it in the sifter. Got half a stack on my mycelium. It's great. I don't know that we could have done this any earlier, but if there were any possibility, we probably should have. So yeah, see, this guy's still, he's cycling through there pretty fast, but it's still not enough to get it to hold a charge. So when that guy starts charging, we'll throw another redstone furnace onto the system, unless our barrel starts overflowing, in which case we'll do that sooner, because we want to use as much wood as we can. Just burn it all up. And this thing, I think, is at a point where, see, it can't even extract quickly enough, which is weird because it should take whole stacks. Got a bare hand. It should take a whole stack. It shouldn't. No, I guess it's kind of working. It's doing something weird there. For maybe that wood was just coming in that quickly. It was just like, take it away, 6 more. Take it away, 7 more. I don't know. Don't like that. Other than that, we're just grinding away. As soon as this system is kind of stable and in place, and hello, stupid spiders. Yeah, they're still down there. I was sniping them with my bow earlier, but it's just a waste of arrows and durability because they never stop coming. We'll get over there and do something about that. My under basement level down there is almost to that point. And then we can throw some torches up in there or something. That'll cease to be a problem. Got some seared bricks, and we need just a little bit of. I just don't care. We're gonna eat that apple. I think I got some stone. No, thought I had some stone brick in there. And that's all we're really shy to get. Well, I think we need a little more seared brick or scorched brick or whatever it is. Seared brick, yeah. A little bit more seared brick to make that guy work anyway, but we can get a little bit done. See, I got plenty of bricks cooking up, and I keep meaning to make them over here. I'd like to get that high oven going. Been talking about it. Just, a lot going on, and getting this going is going to be huge. Make us some. Yeah, I need more of these. It's hard to decide what to use them for, but I think a stack will get me. I want to get the fences put up around the farm. There's not a whole lot of mobs spawning in there because I put some glowstone in there, but still getting a few. More than I want to deal with. You know what I'm saying. That totally didn't work. That should get us around while that stone cooks up. Let's get that on our bar here. Probably help. Just want to keep what mobs do spawn in there from coming out. And this ought to do the trick. Just a quick, hey, quick perimeter. Now the saplings sit there for an awful long time. I'm just going to have to trust that they are indeed getting collected. This is all new technology to me, these machines. I have never used this pack before, so I'm really not sure how they work. It's interesting that they have this option as well as the forestry multi-farms, which I'm not sure we need those, to be honest. I think Mine Factory Reloaded has pretty well got it covered. We might find some obscure thing that the multi-farm's going to do better, but I don't know what that would be. I haven't tested this guy, the harvester, with like cactus. Don't know if that works. The multi-farms do cactus pretty well. Oh, really? Just a couple? One. I didn't like mess up somewhere, did I? Have an extra one sticking out? Yes, I did. Yes, I surely did. That's the one I need. See, I had it planned perfectly with just enough fences to do that, but that little mistake right there. Yeah, right. Not a chance. And I guess we can get rid of this guy, which leaves us a fence shy, so we'll just do that for now. Harvester's working again. Still not. It looks like it's trying. Look at that. We're actually registering something on the meter now. Before it was just empty. So it's coming. But I think we got to get up to around 200. I think most of these machines are 40 apiece, and we've got 6 of them. The planter doesn't take energy full time, so really we've got like 5 1/4. So theoretically, like 200-ish should get us there. Hard to say. Let's go check on our furnaces. This is slow. So slow. But I think that roughly approximates what we have in terms of seared bricks anyway. Thought we had seared bricks in a chest. We've got these guys. I guess that'll work. Just go up there and get rid of some stuff, huh? I'm sure that I have another stack of those guys somewheres around here. Oh, can I not? Really? Oh, because I'm hitting that ladder. Yeah, see, a little sideways arrow action. Wow, gotta get tricky. Alright, let's do some of this, just a wee bit. It hasn't been too hard, and I know like this is nothing exciting, but I wanted to, I wanted to get up here and just show the layout. See, so the bottom of this goes within the ring, and then these guys just go around the edge. I mean, I know, nothing super fantastic or complicated, but for anyone who wasn't getting it from the ground, that's all it is. And then we'll just do another row like this with the base of the next unit inside of it, like so. And some more of these guys. And that's what you get. And then right over here, I think on this corner, we'll put our drains. And then we'll just have another fluiduct like that running all the way down. Or, I mean, no, we'll have a We'll have our casting basins running down that away, and then we'll have an item duct to pull out of those that runs vertical, just kind of like these guys. And 1, 2. And this is going to get tricky here in just a minute because we got to get down from here, and the ladder is a little bit short, so we got to kind of, yeah, do that little number. Whew. Have to take some ladders up next time. It's getting there. It's getting there. Almost done. I reckon by next episode I should have that tidied up. It's taken me long enough. It's really weird, the timing of all of this stuff, and I'm trying to work on that while I'm working on all this, but some of it's just so slow. Like, you know, just waiting for stuff to smelt, run up there, use a half a stack. You know, as you can see, it doesn't get you very far. And now I gotta make one more tank, one more controller, a whole bunch of drains, and then a whole bunch of basins, and a whole bunch of, well, we won't use faucets, we'll use ducts on those to automatically pipe them out. And then the problem is it's like, whatever, you know, it's a solid minute plus to melt 9 blocks inside one of those things. So the question is, do we, and that's 2, it's 2, you know, so two blocks of dust will get us 2 blocks, or 9 blocks of dust rather, excuse me. 9 blocks of dust gets us 2 metal blocks, but that's a solid minute. So the question is, do we get 9 blocks of dust within a minute? You know, and now that I sit here and say that out loud, I don't think that we do. Not with this present system. 9 blocks a minute, no way. So this is going to keep up. I'm excited. That makes me real happy, because this idea of, I mean, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of resources. It's a lot of time that we could be allocating to other possibly more important things. I mean, this is pretty whimsical. We could already have had this done with a single smeltery, using the other system with just multiple basins and some filters on Fluiduct. But that, I mean, okay, so we know about that. That's great, and we'll probably use that somewhere else. Or, but this is something cool. It's just cool. That's all there is to it. I really like it. So I'm gonna tinker around a little bit here, try to tidy things up and bring this to a conclusion. I'll get back to you and kind of wrap up the episode with a final tour, and we can see how things are going. Alright guys, I'm back. Just a real quick wrap up here. We got, and actually a short discussion as well about future strategy. I cleaned up the piping a bit. I added a 4th furnace, and we are maxed out. The wood is crushed, and there's no point in adding another barrel because it's going to fill up too. We need to probably add 2 more of these guys. I don't know, and they only take 20 RF a tick each, so that was only half as much as I thought. So pretty efficient in terms of the furnaces. We can add those all day. This guy is up to 195 and climbing pretty rapidly. I haven't, oh, excuse me, I have not been up to check on the harvester, but we'll go do that momentarily. Now here is a thing. I had to whitelist peat and charcoal here because for some reason the system didn't want to see that as a valid inventory, and I also had to blacklist them here because even as dense, it wanted to send them here instead of there. Now probably one or the other at this point would work, but I left them both in place, and maybe I'll just, because the dents didn't seem to make any difference, I may just jack that chest up in the place of that pipe and save myself a servo, because I can program that face of it. Yeah, just streamline this a little bit. Almost died getting too close to the sludge boiler again. The thing is you don't want to get close to it hungry, because you'll lose a good 3 or 4 haunches before you're able to eat again. And if that kills you, guess where your stuff is when you respawn? It's right by the sludge boiler. So I'll be adding at least 1 more. I mean, I would like to see this hold steady, ideally. But that thing up there, I think, is going to pick up speed. I doubt that it's getting full power yet, and we're getting wood in here actually fairly quickly. So here's what else we're getting in here is this nether rack, which is something that we have really, I mean, that was like an absolute must go to the nether for that. We're getting it. We've got some nether wart, we've got some nether rack, we've got a gas tier from our soul sand sifting. I want to get us a safari net, one of the reusable ones, because I was reading up on it, and only the reusable ones can go in the auto. Hello. Wow. Where did you come from? Just hanging out. Peeperville. I don't know where they're spawning at. I've got torches up there. I've got... They could be coming from inside, but there's no... I guess right there, maybe, if they can't... Anyway. We need some ender pearls, yeah. We've got 3 gas tiers, and I think my understanding was that you had to put the safari net in its entirety into the, boy, look at my inventory. In its entirety with the mob inside into the auto spawner, so I'm thinking blazes right out the gate, and then enderman, because that's 2 pretty solid sources of fuel, and we need blaze rods. And I know we are going to go to the nether. I've been saying that, but I think for this first one we're just going to spawn ourselves a blaze. I think that's going to be the next episode, is doing a little mob spawning. If you throw an angry doll in a barrel of lava, you can spawn a blaze, and then we're going to safari net that little critter, throw him in an auto spawner. I think we're going to park him right under this thing and feed those blaze rods into our high temperature furnace. They should be good fuel, and of course I want to test that before we get too far into that, but it says it takes normal furnace fuel, and you can put blaze rods in a furnace last time I checked. So we should be good to go there. And if that doesn't give us enough power to do what we need to do out here, I don't know what will. We'll have to do a big reactor, which, I mean, we're going to have to do at some point. But for this small scale stuff, we should be good. Between tree power, which is really starting to crank, and some blaze rod power. We need blaze rods for some important stuff. We need a brewing stand. We need to make an auto brewer for a quest, and frankly, that sounds like a pretty decent thing to have. My next thing, I want to get the fertilizer in place on this guy now that we're getting cranking up. I mean, it's going to take just a little bit longer. This guy wants to come and have a conversation. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm addressing my people. You're going to come after me? No? Okay, good. I haven't done anything else up there just yet. I'm about ready to. But I've been babysitting this thing. It actually has not been that long since the last little snippet of video. So that's what I wanted to discuss. We can't quite do the auto brewer. I wanted to do that, but we gotta have a blaze rod. And I think there was another recipe that required a blaze rod, something I was interested in doing. But we can... Oh, I was making servos. I'll tell you, we can do this. I don't know what I am doing. Oh, that'll work. Oh, they don't stack. That's convenient. That's terribly convenient. Okay. Good deal. So, and then what do we need for an angry doll? Hopefully we don't need a blaze rod. No, just blaze powder, some nether wart, which we have, and a precious doll. Diamond, porcelain, clay. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna get all that ready for the next episode. Gonna get a little bit more work done on that guy. Maybe get that harvester installed, or the fertilizer, excuse me. and hopefully top that guy off. And we'll meet up next time to summon ourselves up a blaze. Until next time, I'm After Beer Stan. Thanks for watching, and make sure you leave a like.